Right, yeah. Hello there. Welcome to Shit We Hate. I'm Panda. This is festive.
Okay.
So basically we're just gonna be this is our podcast. We're gonna be like ranting about shit we hate, things we have a problem with, the normal shit. Why?
Cough, cough. Look who's spoke. Cough, cough.
Literally anything. Not just Destiny 2, of course. Other games, Battlefront 2. I mean it's a good game and all, but got problems. There we go. So we're
Overwatch.
gonna be we'll be ranting about a lot of shit and maybe even people. I wonder who.
Toby.
Mr. Beat your 15-year-olds. Anyway, so we're gonna be kicking off our first little episode with Destiny 2. Some problems with the game in recent updates and since launch. So, do you want to go first with your shit or me first?
There you go, man. It's your podcast.
All right, Gucci. Need to put my fresh Yeezys on. Oh, mate, got my Crocs. I fucking hate myself. Right, so
Kill yourself, please do.
yeah. Alright, so I have a massive problem with the PvE content in this game being the raid. The fucking raid. I say raid with really big fuck off quotation marks. Because,
I think I can see the quotation marks. They're hanging out the window.
yeah, they're right next to Toby's fucking forehead.
Quality
Okay,
content.
right. Yeah, so the raid, right. First off, it's decent. I would never say it's good, but it's decent.
It feels like a massive strike.
Yeah, it's basically a strike on steroids. I mean, I'll give them the fact that
Yeah.
it looks fucking gorgeous, right? But, yep, right. The challenge is, they ain't that difficult. Yeah, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're fucked, but you really aren't difficult. It's like
That's-
fucking... I'd say the hardest thing to do about in the raid is dogs. And that's because you have people who are genuinely autistic and scream oof when they're walking past dogs. So it's kind of,
Be surprised.
like, it's like when I play dogs with teams who don't know what they're doing, I'm not going to name teams. It's like when you're hiding from a school shooter and there's an autistic kid who screams oof or starts revving up his Beyblade or some shit. It just, you can't. It's
You grab this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh set and says it's time to do.
Yeah, pretty much. You gotta do it. Yeah, so the raid is incredibly shit. I hate it. And the fucking challenge mode. Not even challenge mode, fucking prestige mode. It's not even a fucking challenge. Prestige mode came out 2 days ago. It's not even
And
difficult.
it's shit.
Here are the changes they've made, right? Pools. If you don't manage to one phase the pool sections, then guess what happens? You then have to. It then allocates a random symbol, either being cup, chalice, dogs, axes, or sun. If you see one of those four, you go to that plate. If you don't see anything, you're in the middle as a roamer. That's it. That's a fucking challenge and a half. Next up, the
Oh.
gauntlet. Oh boy, I'm scared. What's Gauntlet got for me this week, right? I'll fucking tell you what. You can't just designate runners anymore. You know those people who max out mobility, me, for specific reasons being running? It's like I can't do in reality, sadly, because I'm fat as fuck. Yeah?
Yep.
Those people
However,
get
you can
really
roll.
badly... Yeah, I guess. Basically, we get severely fucked over because now
They decide- oh, yeah, you know that
everyone
Titan?
has to run.
You know that Titan? That really slow fucking Titan? Oh yeah, he has to run. Like the Titan who can't even stand up.
Basically, pretty much, yeah. Next up is the dogs. No different changes. All they've done really is just they've added two dogs. One of them's by the cave and one of them's by the tree line thing. That's really it.
Ah,
And
that's fucking
obviously,
difficult.
world's first for prestige mode, we're using glitches and cheats, such as getting the dogs stuck in the room so they could constantly damage them. And Bungie were watching them do it and still said, you know what, lads? World's first.
Let's give it
Fair
to them.
play. Yeah. Tossers. I'm kind of salty about that, but I'm not
Thanks.
bothering to attempt challenge mode, prestige mode. Yeah, again, no challenge. Challenge modes are coming out soon. Hopefully that changes something. Like, fuck me, man. But I'm not
Probably
even
won't.
joking,
I
though,
bet you
right?
Bet
The
you
raid
the
gear-
challenge mode for Callus.
Yeah. Callus, I'd say Callus is the only thing in this new prestige mode that somewhat even is difficult because whoever melees to Scion gets teleported and swaps a random person who's in the void. which can be quite annoying. So, I've got to give him that. That's actually pretty good of a challenge right there. But,
Yeah, to be fair.
apart from that, nothing else has changed, right? Fucking, the raid gear. So, you see this cloak, it's just yellow and black default now. There's a new shader, and that shader looks like utter dog shit. The weapons don't look any better. Nothing's changed about them. The armor, nothing changes apart from a little small-ass fucking look. But I'm not done with just the raid. The raid's just the tip of the fucking penis. Alright? I could have said tip of the iceberg.
The
Yeah.
Titanic sank on.
Yeah. The tip of the fucking plane that hit the Twin Towers. Right. So,
Yeah.
strikes. Motherfucking strikes. There is, how many is there? There's, 2 on Nessus.
6.
Yeah, there's there's 2 on Nessus. There's,
1 on Earth.
yeah.
Well, there's 2 on Earth if you have PlayStation. There's 1 on IO.
There's 1 on
And there's
Earth.
1 on...
Wait, what's the one on Earth again? What one is it on Earth? I'm trying to think.
There's 1 on Earth. I know there's 1 on Earth. Or it might
Right.
be 2 on Titan.
There's one on, there's one on Titan, which has multiple variations, and there's one on Io. There's, as far as I know, the only way to get the one on Earth, which is the Taken one, unless there is one, correct me if I'm wrong there. The only way to get it is if you fucking get a PlayStation 4. Fucking hell, Bungie, why'd you do this? You split your community. Fucking bellends. Right, yeah, so that strike, it's an incredibly shit strike anyway, I've got to admit, I've watched it, it's fucking shit, it's boring. The only funny thing about it is they included a cut dialogue line of Zavala reading out Operation Puppy Dogs, and then Devrim K pissing himself, and taking the piss out of Commander Zavala, you know, Vuvuzala, Zavala, that cunt. You know, the big blue meanie.
Oh, the blue cunt that nobody likes.
Yeah, pretty much. Mr. Toys R Me, I'm gonna fuck your dog, that guy. Well, the adventures, what the fuck are they? Quick, you know, it's
The most fun in this game.
Morty, quick 20-minute in and out adventure. Yeah, but put some effort into it. You literally either go here and kill something, go here, scan something, then kill something. Go here, loot something, scan something, go somewhere, kill something. No narrative whatsoever apart from a little...
Right.
Yeah, the ones on Titan...
You know, you have to follow the music.
Yeah, that's it.
That's like the
I'd
only
say
good
the
one.
quests, they're somewhat enjoyable. I don't really like IOs. I've not done IOs. It's boring. I got bored. I'll probably finish it eventually, but fucking hell, it's boring. The one on Earth I found okay. I'd say my favourite one will probably be the one on Nessus, sorry, not Venus. Whew. The fuck is Venus, am I right? Fucking nerds. You know, remove probably the most liked planet from Destiny 1. You know, no one wanted that to return. No.
It's a better question. What the fuck is a Grimoire card?
Yeah, you know what the fuck is lore? Am I right? Who needs who needs backstory? Who needs you know that guy made the Galahorn? Well, guess what? He's been completely removed from the fucking lore.
Hey, remember that girl who gives you the fucking pulse rifle that has no time to explain why she has no time to explain? Yeah, she's deleted.
Yeah. But guess what they don't remove from the lore? Someone who sold you a fucking shader when... No, someone who sold you a fucking shader when you were level 20.
Once. Hell, I never even went to her.
The most useless vendor in the game still makes somewhat of a return, but who doesn't make a return? The person they said they promised an answer for. The Exo motherfucking stranger. Jesus fucking
No, she'll probably be like in the Osiris DLC. Oh, hi, did you forget about me? Oh, I'm going again.
Oh, no, don't worry. They'll probably cut Osiris from the lore and say it's just some random fucking sweeper bot. Just like fucking Benedict suck my arsehole down there.
Oh, no, it's probably going to be like, oh, by the way, you're not Osiris yet, it was just your ghost having hallucinations.
It was just your ghost
You
having
paid
some
us...
fucking... Your goat...
Yeah,
your goat...
you paid us
yeah,
30
your
quid.
Your ghost has got some fucking cat from fucking Tyra Khan or whatever the fuck her name is, and she was like, right, bruv, we're gonna go fucking raid, yeah? And then she had a fucking cat, and your ghost is like, right, Osiris is alive, lads. So you got fucking Ikora having a little fucking panic attacks, and the big blue meanie's like, fucking bullshit, I've still got military power. And Cade, well, there's nothing wrong with Cade. I love Cade, he's funny. No one can hate Cade,
Yeah,
not
Cade
even
is.
Gary. But for real,
It's impossible to hate Cade.
the maps though, right. So the Earth Patrol map, I'd probably say is my favorite. The EDZ.
Yeah.
Simply because it's the most
It's the
breakable.
biggest.
As in, I can genuinely glitch into every fucking location because your boy's got his Yeezys, he's done his Walkman. Yeet. I just ruined my fucking camera.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. I like the idea of the massive open worlds, but how they've pulled it off, and it just still feels so small and limited, really. Like,
Yeah.
they've cut loads of sections off, which are exclusive to, adventures.
Missions or adventures.
Shit, yeah. Like, for example,
The salt mine. The whole
Yeah.
fucking salt mine. Oh yeah, you can't
A
go
whole
through this
entire-
anymore because it's
and
tied
a
to
whole
fucking
entire
mission.
section of the map that appears on the map cut off. Luckily,
Yeah.
I got to go into
That
it
is-
because I have the Walkman, the bureaucratic walk, the Heil Hitler, I'm gonna suck your fucking mustache walk. But if I didn't
Yeah.
have that, I would never see that again because all my characters are past that mission. Another
Unless you
thing,
might actually get it as a meditation.
yeah. Another thing, right?
It tests out my
Titan.
Yeezys.
In my opinion, the worst fucking map in the game. Do you wanna know why? How fucking small it is. It's gorgeous, yeah, it looks nice, but it's so small. There's not much to explore, the scenery never really changes at all. You're either above deck or below
To be
deck.
fair.
That's literally it.
Yeah. You're outside, you're inside, or hey
Yeah.
look, I'm in a fucking garden for some reason.
Right. You know when when you're driving the tank and they show off that massive like open road thing? You know how that was an
That should have been
actual
fucking explored.
You know how that was an actual location you could actually fully walk around?
Yeah.
Yeah, well guess what?
Should be given it to us.
You can't get there anymore. You can see it, but you can't get it. You can't get to there. No. Because fuck you, player base. You're bad. Nessus,
Yeah.
Nessus size-wise is good, yeah, but it's just fucking boring.
Like, there's nothing to do.
Yeah,
Nothing to
really.
fucking do.
It's boring. Failsafe.
Hell, I had more fun.
Failsafe's just a fucking angry
Playing-
teenager.
Oh my god, I didn't get my new Yeezys.
My god, bitch. I mean, yeah, her dialogue's kind of funny, but she's fucking annoying,
Bitch.
really. I'm not even gonna bother mentioning IO because I'm gonna be sat for a fucking hour mentioning about how fucking shit it is. Like, hey, Luke Smith, what are these bones? Oh, we want you to figure that out yourself. We'll let your imagination go wild. Or you just fucking tell us, hey, look, yellow rocks. Hey, look, Taken, everyone's favorite fucking enemy. I'll give it the
Yeah.
fact they ain't brought back the echo of fucking Nando's. Jesus fucking Christ, that twat was so annoying. Every mission, the echo of Oryx. Oh god. I like how they've designed Io, but I just don't like the planet itself.
Yeah.
And where the fuck is Mercury?
Probably because it's fucking taken on it. Oh no, watch out, Mercury's gonna be like... Oh, by the way, yeah, Mercury's in the distance, but you're gonna be on like a distant moon of it.
What does like the fuck? Oh yeah, and Saturn. What about the fucking dreadnought? Saturn. No.
Yeah.
Instead of Saturn, you get Titan. You know that planet everyone wanted to go to? No, you get a tiny ass moon, and instead of the moon, you get the fucking little oil rig. I mean,
You get a tiny fucking oil rig in it.
if I go to Titan right now,
But
I
for
can
some
show you
reason...
what I was thinking the other day of what I really wanted to explore. You know, like the rig, you can see there's loads of ships everywhere, massive bases and
Yeah.
that, and like a massive airfield. I really wanted to
Yeah.
go there and explore that. But guess what happens if I even
I mean,
move
like,
off the
just-
platform?
Just imagine, like,
Guardian
a
down.
Cabal fortress.
Yeah. A fucking Leviathan. You know the Leviathan
Yeah.
raid? No.
That could have been the raid.
No. I think they should have changed the name of the Leviathan raid. It shouldn't be called the Leviathan. It's a fucking ship. There needs to
It
be an
should be called the
actual
big fuck-off ship.
It should be called The Emperor's Chosen. If the raid was called The Emperor's Chosen, would that not sound more better? Because that's what it is.
It sounds
You've been
better
chosen
and
by the
slightly more
Emperor.
menacing, yeah.
Yeah, you've been chosen by the Emperor to challenge yourself, challenge yourself and fight to prove yourself to him.
I mean, to be
Invitation
fair, I'm
from the
waiting for the
Emperor.
Vault of Last 2.
Do you mean the vault? Do you mean the vault of plants? Well, Nessus now, aren't we?
No, no, this one's gonna be the Vault of Sand. Keep
Yeah,
Anakin Skywalker out of it.
pretty much. Bro, nah. So, right, picture this, right? An invitation from the Emperor. You, alongside a team of 5 others, have been chosen to go and face Callus and his legion. Imagine that for a second. That pops up. But it doesn't say you and 5 others. Instead, it goes, you bring 5 others to this location, and you will be transported in a Cabal dropship to
My
ship
quarters.
to my ship, right? So you go to start the raid. You go to the location. You are greeted by not just a Cabal soldier, and not one of his legionaries or anything. Not one of those special ones that take the fucking keys in the castle or anything like that. I want about one of Callus's royal guard. You know those motherfuckers that were mentioned in the lore? I say lore because of the original Prestige raid uniforms. You know, one of his assassins or his royal guard that were then taken out of the lore because they got leaked. Cheers, Reddit
Oh no, they're
users.
taking out. Yeah, fuck you, Reddit.
That's literally why they changed it, because they got leaked. So wouldn't that be really cool, right? If you were to meet him on Nessus at a certain spot, which obviously would be blocked off from normal place due to the fact that random players would probably engage in them like cunts, and instead of just going straight to his ship though, you get this. You get handed a love letter by, and it'll probably change us each week which one is facing you, which means the encounter is different. And they say that before they take you there, you need to face whoever's been sent to get you in battle. So you have to then go for a certain fight with him, and depending on who it is, the encounter changes. After that, after succeeding, you won't get loot, you'll get something called Passage to the Ship. So then you board the ship, with then the little dropship which takes you up to Callus's ship. You'll be given the Callus tokens, and an exotic engram. You won't get any raid loot yet. Next up, upon boarding the ship, it then plays out like it is up to normal Castellum. Castellum's normal, completely how it is. You then walk. So let's say rotation was what it was first week we got the raid. Pools, dogs, gauntlet, Callus. I think that was the original order. So pools plays out.
And pools.
No, yeah, it was pools first. I remember it was painful. Pools, I personally find pools to be perfect. Totems was great. Pools is great. Pools is the exact same. That's fine. And then, to move on to dogs.
The Gorgons, I mean dogs.
The dogs plays out a little bit differently though. So, after you go through the Castellum, but this time, you're not greeted with an infinite amount of fucking soldiers. What instead happens is, Callus sends down a messenger. You're not fighting the messenger. This time, the messenger will give you one of 3 items. You'll either, and it's a random choice thing, and this affects how the next encounter goes. So you're either given something that favors you, favors the enemy, or completely randomizes how the encounter will end up happening. So it randomizes the order of things or something. Either that happens, or you just do castle and normal, and you walk straight into dogs. At dogs, you will obviously have to do it how you normally do, but instead of being able to just kill them, every time you get to a DPS phase, the dogs actually don't stop moving. They continue to move until they get to a certain area. You're then given literally a minute to take down not only their shield, but the dog. Which means you really need to focus your team, and you get 5 tries at this instead of 4. You'll get 5. There will only be 6 dogs like normal, but you really need to focus your team, because to get an extra phase, you need to kill 3 of the dogs before the 5th attempt. There will also be a cleansing feature. So if, for example, you are the one who gets caught by the dog, you are then to cleanse yourself, meaning you have to isolate yourself, meaning you won't be able to do any damage to a dog. So it's pressure. If you're the one who gets caught, you have to basically, you won't be able to help. So if your highest DPS member of your team gets caught, they're literally fucked.
Get fucked.
And yeah. And if someone dies from not being cleansed, the whole team wipes. Revive tokens also need to go, because they're just... For prestige mode, yeah, that's fine. Prestige mode, that is completely fine, but normal mode is where people practice the raid to learn it.
The normal mode is where everyone fucks up.
Yeah. Now, after doing dogs, you can be given up to 2. You'll always be given 1 piece, unless you've already done the raid on a character. You have a chance to be given 2 raid loots. Or, if completing prestige mode, you'll be given a chance of having an exotic version of raid loot, which comes with a unique perk. That sounds pretty cool.
I see where you're coming from.
Getting something like, for
Very
example,
interesting.
Ghost Primus. Ghost Primus is a good auto rifle for PvE. Imagine that with the perk of, let's say, Red Death or Zalo Supercell, for example. They're just examples, of
I'm
course.
thinking more Suros.
Actually, yeah. Imagine that with Saurus Regime's perk. The fuck is that summoning noise? I'm confused. Oh well. Just imagine that for a second. So, you have the chance of that. But with these rifles, because they're technically still legendaries, they just have the exotic status. They allow you to also have this as a secondary exotic slot. Meaning, you could literally have 3 exotic weapons. They'd still be the exact same as their legendary counterparts, except they just have a bonus perk onto them. So, for example, you'd have like the Ghost Primus with Saurus Regime's perk. You would then be going on to have, let's say... what's the rifle called? It's my sniper rifle, actually. I can go quick check this one out. I don't remember the name. Alone as a God. Let's say give that one the perk of... I actually can't remember the name of that sniper rifle. Ah, shit. No, I'll be honest. The one with the suppressor, Major Invisible, I think it was.
Patience and Time.
Wait, what was it called?
Patience and Time.
Yeah. So give Alone as a God the perk of Patience and Time. And then you can have something, let's say... Just name a Risk Runner. You could just have like Risk Runner or Sunshot as your secondary exotic. You'll be able to have 3 exotic weaponry or a whole set of exotic armor. But one of them will be the actual exotic, of course, while the other 4 are just technically legendaries with a different color and a random ass roll. You get on to Gauntlet. Gauntlet, I think, plays perfectly, except for the part where runners have no challenge. I usually play runner. It's not difficult. The layout never changes. I think the layout of how the traps work needs to randomize and keep moving. So it keeps swapping and you have to actually be careful. You need to time your jumps and everything. Shit. Sometimes the floor raises, drops, moves around and all that. Sometimes the holes that you have to jump through get bigger or smaller. Sometimes the floor even opens up and keeps opening up, meaning if you don't get fast enough, you're gonna die, risking your whole thing. That's what really needs to change, just for the runners. Callus is fine. Callus, that needs to change. I personally think the whole Void section FM Callus is fine. Just remove the Scions from inside the Void. The ones that launch over the barricades. Replace them.
Or at least put them in Prestige.
Yeah, keep them in Prestige. In normal mode, either full on straight out remove them, or replace them with phalanxes.
Fucking God, they're the big fuck off Scions.
Yeah, or even better yet, replace them with those big mad yellow motherfuckers from the pools. Maybe a bit of a bitch to deal with, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Especially when
you've got Curtain Call.
Yeah, again, like
Curtain Call fucks those things up.
Yeah, You gotta manage calling out your logo, your symbol, killing the Scion to stop you from wiping, and also then taking him out before you move to the next one. Because in there, they'd be able to one-hit you. If you get too close to them, they'll one-hit you. And then you need to micromanage, calling out your thing, then taking out the Scion before then doing enough DPS to take that fucker out.
Yeah. But they only
Each
have to do
skull
like
you
one,
damage.
because again, this is normal.
Yeah. Each skull you damage not only increases how much DPS you have, but increases how much time you have. So let's say you managed to get 100 skulls. You don't ask how, but let's say you managed to get 100 skulls fast enough. If it's possible, it's probably doable, and it's probably been done. You get
Sweet
100
business,
skulls.
anybody?
Yeah, yeah. You get 100 skulls. So then you're at Callus, right? This means you've got an extra minute. Every 10... Wait, no. I'd say... Yeah, so... I'd say you get an extra minute, just over a minute and a half. Every skull equals a second. If you manage to get 120 seconds, you've got an extra 2 minutes to do DPS. In that time, you could easily one-phase Callus. Well, that would require coordination. Yeah, but to then add a challenge to that, I would say you can't... Basically, if you get any less than 75 skulls, and it's meant to be hard, 75, you wipe. As in, you genuinely wipe. I don't know. I'm gonna let you talk about PvP for a bit now, so enjoy.
Oh, don't get me started on PvP, man.
What's up with Trials?
It's just-
What's up with Iron bullshit? And what's up with Crucible, eh? What's up with Crunchyroll?
Okay, biggest problem I've got here with all types of Crucible would be the fact that it's got no lack of skill-based matchmaking. I mean, yeah, I'm okay in the Crucible, but I'm not like a god with a Mida. I stay away from that fucking thing for a reason. But if I go into Trials, you just get, oh, here's the enemy team. I can predict their loadouts. Mida last hope, Mida last hope, Mida last hope. Oh, this guy's running Mida. Oh, and it's last hope. Originality? I can't see it.
Nope. It's all the fucking same.
Like, literally, I can pretty much see they're all wearing the same armor set with the same fucking spell class as well. And these guys have gone flawless like 7 times, and my team's like, we haven't won a single fucking game. And we've been playing for like 4 months. Well, that's over-exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Like, it's getting to the point where I see Trials and I go, I'm just gonna wait for my clan to do it. I'm too fucking lazy. And Iron Banner, I didn't mind Iron Banner. Iron Banner was held well. I mean, increase the player caps with 6v6, it'd be bloody perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to become like, oh, one man can fucking wipe an entire team.
Exactly.
And yeah, Mr. Panda needs to fucking go. I mean, I got rid of my Blade Dancer for that shit, so... Favourite bit of my salt.
Utter bollocks. I mean,
Yeah,
it's easier
Trials
than it
is
was
so
in Destiny
fixed.
1, but it's still bullshit.
I mean, I got Trials right here.
Seems legit. That's it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Bang
Iron
on.
Banner. Oh god. Iron
Really?
fucking Banner.
I don't like the fact that it's like 1 week of the season, but... I
Where
think it
is
was
the
pissed.
law?
Hello, I am Lord Saladin. I came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have decided to stop voicing
Iron
Reaper
Banner.
for a bit, to voice this cunt.
Okay. Iron Banner. It's now. It was never like. Right. You always had level of. In Destiny 1, Iron Banner favored those who put more time into the game. Meaning who grinded and got better gear. It put advantages to them.
People who just had Newman's fucking mercy.
It was the only PvP activity that gave you level advantage. So if you were highlighting someone, you had an advantage because you put more time into the game than them. And that's something I liked about it, because it gave me something to actually grind the game for to try and do.
Yeah, and in Destiny 1 it was quite balanced, like you didn't have like this
Yeah.
one fuck go, oh look at me, I got this and that.
No, we had shotguns instead. Oh yeah, what's a shotgun? I haven't
Yeah,
heard of
I
them
think-
fuckers for a long time.
Yeah, like I haven't seen a shotgun for a good while. I think I've seen a tractor cannon.
Tractor cannon's not actually that bad. That ain't
It's
even
a
a
pretty
joke.
good gun, like especially if you want to push people into fucking
If you
walls.
know how to use
I get
it,
to reenact Doomfist.
if you know how to use it, tractor cannon's amazing.
Yeah, but that's the same with every gun. Like if you know how to use quick fire, that gun's amazing. Hell, this pistol on my side. I mean, you can't exactly see it, but if you know how to use that, that thing fucking melts.
Yeah. I've been using running. You'll probably I can show my exact letter right now actually for my Iron Banner was active. Might have Multi Tool, Last Hope,
Okay.
and It Stared Back.
Okay, you disgust me.
Yes. This is something you see from one of those really sweaty players. No, I
I mean, to
wasn't
be
trying
fair,
to be a
I'll tell you
sweat.
what I ran.
No, no, hold on,
I ran...
right? I ran this
Oh, hold on.
because I seriously wanted to see what it was like to feel like a cunt. I run Mida in PvE as
Okay.
well, as I find it to be quite good, quite useful, as I can land persistent crits, because I'm not fucking retarded. Last Hope,
Like somebody.
all I had to do was spam my trigger finger. The sword is probably the only weapon I use in Crucible that requires somewhat skill, because I have to plan my attacks. I have to know when I can and can't pick a fight. I'm gonna
Agreed.
put these things back on.
That's the thing. I was going through Iron Banner, and I mostly used Vigilance Wing, either my Tania S14, because I wanted to be a cunt for 5 minutes, or I'd use my Wizened Rebuke, which is actually a pretty decent fusion rifle, or I'd have Quick Fang. It's like, yeah, I lost a lot of fights, but that's against people who were like, I got the Mida, look at me! Even though it's probably the easiest fight to get in the game.
The free sword types in the game, which are the katana. Right, yeah, so it's the
The
katana,
Great Sword,
the great sword, and the warlock
The
sword.
sword.
I don't know what type that is. The magic sword. I'm gonna call
it's a
it.
long sword.
Yeah, longsword. That right. The raid has a raid variant of all three of them. All three of them have the exact same role. That is reskins. The variant the Titan would get, the
Crown Splitter.
yeah, the Crown Splitter, that's It Stared Back. When you use RT, you get the perk is cancelled out with this sword though. Because when you use the attack with RT, or I don't know if that would be the right bumper for PlayStation, as fuck your
It'd be
console.
R2.
Yeah, so when
And
you
yes,
use that,
fuck your console.
right, so when you use your heavy attack, you're meant to get you're meant to get ammo back, right?
If you get a kill.
Yeah. No, it actually doesn't
Yeah.
mean not just get kills.
Oh yes, I do damage. It's like that one fucking Titan perk.
Yeah. Well, that is cancelled out in PvP. Which means if someone like me, who's quite good with a sword, wants to go on a killing spree, and they want to take up large groups, they can't. And it's just a big fuck
Yeah,
you
you
to
have
me.
to go like spam heavy.
PvP is utter shite in this game. The maps, I'll give them credit, maps are quite good in this game. I love the Crucible PvP maps in this game, right?
Yeah, the
What's not
Crucible
my
maps are
favourite?
pretty decent.
Look at this, right? It's
Yes.
Friday. It's fucking Friday. Why is Trials not on? Because, I'll show you why Trials isn't on. Is this a flat window? Most likely not. This glitch right here, this fun glitch, is the whole reason as to why Trials isn't active right now. This looks incredibly fucking stupid. I apologize. I regret doing this. I'll fix it eventually. There's no glitch. I said that. I feel like that works in Crucible. I've tried it in Crucible. I'm a cunt, I know. But I've tried using this glitch in Crucible, and trust me, it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, it's just like a massive big fuck you to all sort of glitching.
I'm gonna
because
respawn
they don't
once up.
fucking work. Yeah, you'll have to.
Fast travel to the tower again. That's Gucci. It doesn't work in Crucible, right? Yet they patch it. Why?
Yeah,
do they
this
patch
game
it?
is just massively based for the Crucible.
Why you sat in my chair?
Because I can.
Alright, so,
This is
This
my
game-
chair now.
right. So, Festive, be honest. Explain. Give me an activity and tell me what they should have changed with it.
I'd say quick play. Like Crucible quick play. They should have made it so. Not that. I'll look at this. It doesn't benefit you if you try hard.
Hmm.
It's like if it notices you have a KD of over like I don't know, I'd say 1.4. If you keep that consistently, they'll start putting you up against players that are actively better than you.
They put you against players who have just started. And vice versa.
That's like it. They'll put. Yeah. But they'll put you against players who are also in this type of bracket. They'll be like, oh, you try out the fuck out of our game? Well, we're gonna put you
No,
as tryhards.
right now, that's what we do. They don't do that. They put really good players with really shit new players. Vice versa.
Yeah. It's not really fair on like the new players because they get fucking utterly shit on. When you got people who are in trials are like, look at me, I can switch a gun every 10 seconds.
I like the lock loadout idea for trials. Yeah, I don't. It's a good idea and
Yeah,
paper
it's
and
one of
practice,
those.
but in reality, no.
Bit shit.
Right.
Gun is facing for the chair.
Do you have anything they should have changed about the raid or should have done?
To be fair, I agree with you completely. Like that raid is shit.
Right. I'm gonna
If
take
I've
us to
done it once, I'm
Nessus.
probably not gonna end up doing it again. Okay.
What I'm about to show you is something I've been actually planning for a few days to talk about in this exact stream. So let's go head over to. If I remember where I wanted to go, it was, if I'm correct, the cistern.
I'm just gonna go turn my HUD on.
This was going to be a raid I planned. I planned this raid out. It was called Lost in Time. Vex pun, Vex joke.
Sounds like one.
Ha, motherfucking ha.
Ha ha ha.
This
Kill me.
raid was meant to play with you a bit, frustrate you, and fucking annoy you.
Until you know what the fuck it is.
I actually took some pages out
You'll
of
never
Vault
walk
of
of
Glass.
glass.
The reason I've chosen this location for the starting area, though, is because it's the closest thing I'll get to a Vault of Glass-like zone. And if you have somewhat of an imagination in the stream, then you're going to watch me and understand how I've mapped this out to be what it is. We will have to jump across Nessus quite a bit, though, to be fair. I'll quickly pop my HUD on. That'll be quite useful.
Yeah, like, you don't want to get shot in the dick.
It's also so that I can point out what I'm doing. A bit easier.
Yeet.
So, quick recap so far. Leviathan needs some changes. I've genuinely tweeted this
Some?
whole fucking stream at Luke Smith, hoping he can take some of my ideas into account. As he takes...
Hopefully.
He listens, I know he does. I've seen a lot of the shit he does. He takes criticism and feedback really well, and he does make changes. I've seen him do it. And he's done it with this game.
And hopefully he's paying attention.
Obviously, he's not going to watch the stream now, but he may eventually see it. There's a possibility.
In like 4 years when Destiny 3 comes out.
5% probability of intelligence-related
I don't give a fuck about your public events, mate. Right, so we're just going to quickly scurry off over and go eat the skirt machine while we get over to the... Fuck you, cunt. We're going to go get over to the...
Wait, we're gonna
Well,
eat
I'm
the
gonna-
skid machine. It's already been eaten.
Yes, I know. And we're going to go get over to the... What I call the starting position, original spawn point for the raid. You can already tell where I'm heading if you literally look where the cursor is. Or crosshair, if you will.
Man, I can't see you across there. I'm just following you like, oh, to die. Because I don't have to host this stream myself.
No. Upon spawning in, you have no access to your sparrow. Your jumping's very limited. Right here would be the intro to the raid. There would obviously be walking platforms here. There are little rocks you can go to, but every time you touch the Vex milk, you're going to take a little thing like from the weight of darkness, where you get slowed down. The longer you're in it, the slower you get, and it affects you up until reaching shore. So, there's going to be Cabal over the area, excavation teams. You are to clear them, as I'm doing here. Once they've been cleared out, that's when it will start. So, you're going to be walking across this. You're going to gradually get slower until you got weight 10, where you're walking like this, and you can't jump. You've all played Crota's End, you should know how it works.
Crota's End. Yep.
So, we get to this bit. This is where the Vault of Glass part first comes in. You've got Platform 1, which would be in an area over there. Platform 2, other side. Platform 3 would be right here, in the middle. You can see I'm definitely going for a layout here. You are to, just like Vault of Glass, keep a certain enemy type away, which is the Praetorians, but they're not Praetorians, they're just a big fuck off Minotaur now, and they're actual big ones, not just little yellow bars. They are spongy, and there's multiple of them. You have to hold off 3 waves of enemies until all 3 platforms have charged up, which will then let out a light blast which raises a spire. Vault of Glass. Now, you then get exactly 25 seconds to run inside before the vault door shuts. If anyone by any chance gets locked out, it's a wipe. So you need to be fast. You also have to coordinate.
I'd say increase that to 30.
Yeah, 30, I guess. Because you're still going to have a fuckload of enemies coming out, I guess, and Suicide Harpies. And Fanatics.
And then make that,
so, what's going to
it's
happen
going to be
is...
like enemy for at least a minute or two.
Yeah, a minute. Apart from that, you also have to constantly rotate clockwise between the 3 platforms. So, the platforms from left to right will be 1, 2, and 3. You have to rotate in a clockwise order. You then have to scale up this. You'd have a minute, but you'd have to scale up a bit higher, and then you run through. After 60 seconds, the vault door locks. Everything goes dark, and you get teleported. Just like you would if you were teleporting to Venus or Mars from Vault of Glass. So then, upon being teleported, you would awaken... Well, I say awaken, you'd be transported into a massive Vex-like corridor. You'd be greeted with this. So, here's where coordination comes in. So, this raid would require 2 Hunters, Warlocks, and 2 Titans. So, either switch class or find friends. Simple. So,
You in a
what would happen
nutshell.
is, you would have to have a Hunter placed here. So, Festive, stand here, please. A Hunter would be placed here. A Titan here. A Warlock here. And then another Hunter here. These 4 platforms need
I'd
to
say
have
just have
power
like
to
some random person.
No, you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Now, up here... Oh no, it's the other side, wasn't it? Up here, where there's light is... Up here would be the other Titan. He would need to be supercharged. Where is the other light? It's over here. Here? So right here, there'll be a little platform. Warlock. The Titan and the Warlock need to pop their supers before jumping down here. Those 2 will be the first 2. Then it will be the... Next up, it will be the 2 Hunters to go up to the 2 positions, pop their supers, jump down. And the last Titan and Warlock, pop the super, jump down. So now we're going down the little whole thing. We're in the first actual
By
raid
theory, we
encounter.
popped our supers.
Yep. So now we're in the first raid encounter. Now, this
A
raid
big
encounter...
fuck off Vex
is-
boss.
No, this is where the mindfuck starts to happen. Because you're greeted with the voice of Oryx, the body of Axis. So you're greeted with both Axis, Oryx, and your boy guessed it, Atheon. All 3 of these greet you down here. Not as hostile, not as friendly. Atheon is simply frozen. Axis, dead. Oryx is the one talking to you. But he's saying things that he said through the Taken King campaign. You are then prompted to walk through the portal. So you go through the portal. Reach you with, yeah, this. Big massive fucking cave. The yellow diamond here which locks this door. This is, you destroy this and the shield drops. Which enters you into this room. I have no clue if I can actually get through here, which will be quite annoying if I can't, because I kind of need to. And I know you have to be on the side thing to get inside of it. I'm not going to do a lot of sideline describing. Okay, so this can be awkward. So, upon being inside this room here, you're going to have to position yourselves. So once you've stood on the platform, you need to position yourself. 2 in the middle, 2 in the left, 2 on the right. Your first boss, a Hydra. Not the Templar, the Crusader. He's basically a 390 Templar challenge mode on steroids. You have to have 2 people running the Aegis shield. Those 2 people have to be hunters. They slam him before then firing the blast zone. 2 warlocks have to pop down their empowering field, 1 on left and 1 on right. Whilst the 2 titans have to then engage the Hydra. The hunters have to keep slamming him and then blasting him with the supercharge from the shield. The warlocks keep dropping empowerment fields and shooting him. When you get him down to 2 bars, 2 out of 3 bars being left, he then enrages. You're going to get 5 waves of harpies, all yellow bars coming at you. And it's repeat. You do the DPS phase. You get him down to 1 bar. He sends out his 5 waves of harpies, and then he hides. It's like Templar does, he hides away. You're going to get 2 Cyclopses spawning in the middle. The 2 hunters, who have the Aegis, are going to get trapped. You kill the Cyclopses before the Cyclopses can kill the hunters. Simple enough. In that festive, come on mate, that sounds pretty simple, doesn't it?
You know what it sounds like? Something I find, and I know you hate me comparing it to this, but it's something I find in fucking World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Like, if you want my opinion, that's too class specific.
No, but then, here's the thing. It sounds pretty simple, but then what happens is, oracles start to spawn. You have to do 1 oracle round, and then he appears. And the Crusader reappears for his final DPS phase. But, this time, it's as Callus does when you get him down to no health with the shield thing. You take his shield out, and it takes him down to half of 1 bar. He's now firing fully automatic at you, and he's firing at all sides. Unless you're landing consistent crits, you're not going to be able to take him out in this final DPS phase. So, make sure you're packing sniper rifles or scout rifles. Once you've killed him, you're going to get 1 of 3 items. The auto rifle, which looks similar to the one from Vault of Glass. But you don't get the
epilogue.
Yeah, but instead of getting Aethon's epilogue, you get Fracture of a Mind. Fracture of a Mind, it's titled as a fragment. Weapon fragment. Yes, there's raid loot at the end, but to get certain raid things, you have to get the weapon fragment, take it to Banshee and do a small quest. This isn't nothing like, for example, Touch of Malice or Fuckface Pulse Rifle from Wrath of the Cunts. This is actually
Outbreak Prime.
Yeah, Outbreak Prime, that's the name. Something I never used because it was stupid. There are 3 different fragments. Fracture of a Mind, Lost Cause, and Doomed Zealot. Lost Cause a shotgun, Doomed Zealot being a scout rifle, elemental, 1 for each slot.
I
All
think
3
the
of
auto
these.
rifle should be elemental.
Oh, alright then. Fuck it, that's fine then. Scout rifle being non-elemental, that's fine. All 3 of these, when all 3 are equipped at the same time, have double the stats they normally have. and an added bonus.
Again, slightly broken.
But, on their own, they're incredibly weak. So unless you have all three of them equipped, they're utterly useless. But, that's only PvP. In PvE, they're quite useful on their own. Now, after the first encounter, in this room, that thing at the very back, far back middle right there, that opens up. Another teleporter. What does this mean? Well, we're then gonna have to backtrack a little bit. We're now teleporting over, well, fast traveling, sorry, over to Watcher's Grave. So, you're then teleported deep into the jungles of Nessus. Yet again, your ghost now says a line of this. Something about this feels really familiar. It feels like we're being watched, followed, like we're fighting against something we fought before, but I just can't grasp what it is. If I'm saying that, your ghost, well, he's a bit worried, safe to say, because he's getting that massive feeling of deja motherfucking vu.
I feel I've been in this place before.
Not about being in the location, but of what we're doing. We've had to use an Aegis to take down
Song you.
We've had to use the shields to take down that motherfucking Hydra. So you get into the jungles, you walk around. You go for a few teleporters, you know, one, two, three teleporters, until you're deep in the heart of the jungle and you're faced with this. Very massive open battlefield space. But, not only are you constantly being swarmed with Vex, but down the very middle, guess who's there, Festive?
Oh, I'm gonna guess. Is his name Bob?
No. Everyone's favourite Vex. Guess who it is?
The old man science guy?
No. He's from Destiny 1. We haven't, you know,
Wally?
nah, come on, Festive, just say his name, I know you want to.
Gary?
Begins with A.
I'm not like Gary?
A Vex
I'm not getting you
Gatelord.
to say it. I'm not getting you to say it.
It's a
Because
Vex
it's like
Gatelord,
Voldemort, he
but-
shall not be named.
Yeah, fair enough, but yeah, again,
Oh, Annex.
it's a Vex Gatelord.
Annex.
Yeah. The one you fought in the Destiny 1 campaign, except he's been remade by something.
If you say
bits-
Siva, I swear to fucking God.
Oh, wow. That's my words. Siva has corrupted it. It's been re-brought back by Siva. But the Siva effect on it is
Fuck this
dying
shit,
out.
I'm out.
Now, the Vex, once you summon him, the Vex start to die off. You then, while fighting him, it's just a normal boss fight, yellow bar boss fight. You get down to 2 bars, and guess what comes out of the fucking ground? Siva tentacles.
If
Come
you
out the
say,
ground.
I was gonna say, if you say fucking Axis, I'm gonna fucking leave.
Vossek comes out the ground. and
Surprise!
Axis comes out the ground and just empowers you all. Fucking hell.
Surprise, fuck boy! That's
Vossek.
the
No,
scheme,
no. Even better, the Death Zamboni comes out the ground.
Oh no, what is it? The fucking Randall Perfected
fuck
comes
off.
out of the ground.
No,
I
right,
would empower
so,
you!
So, Siva tentacles come out, so-
Fucking
the boss is down there, right? Tentacles come out 1, 2, 3, 4. They surround it, and they protect it. After that, your whole fire team is launched into the fucking sky alongside the ground you're on to fight a big fuck off Siva monster. You kill the Siva monster, you go back down and slay the Gate Lord. You behead the Gate Lord by scanning it with your ghost. You'll then get a second weapon fragment. This will either be Lost Cause, Or, third weapon, which I forgot the fucking name of. It'll come back to me.
Fucking bullshit.apj.
So you'll get one of the 2 weapon fragments you didn't have already. Now, after this encounter is when the raid gets a bit weird, because, you know, unless you've done Vault of Glass. Oh, God. So...
I swear to God, if you end this with surprise Oryx, motherfucker.
Oh, no, even better.
He's back for round 3.
Surprise! Taken access! Surprise! See
No,
my
wait,
Oryx.
surprise, take an Atheon.
Oh, no. Right, so...
Oh god, fucking let me say it.
You do... If you remember the Vault of Glass jumping puzzle, you remember that facet, don't you?
No.
Instead of redoing
I
that,
never did
you have to retrack backwards the Gorgon maze. As in, you'll teleport into the Vault of Glass to redo the Gorgon maze.
Okay, yeah, I just shoot myself, because fuck the Gorgon maze.
But you have to do it backwards, and their patrol patterns randomize.
Yep, fuck that. No, fuck this raid. No, I'm never doing this. Fuck it,
No.
worse than Callus.
You do this. You only have to do it once, though. But instead of it
What,
just
like
being
once in your
Gorgon,
career or once a fucking week?
once a week, once a character. But
Yeah, then fuck that raid.
right, but make it a bit. But this is only on the hard mode, prestige mode. On prestige mode, there will be hobgoblins in there, who, if they spot you, guess what happens? You fucking wipe.
Oh no, I was gonna
Because
say
just-
9/11,
Just
but
like,
okay.
just like everyone's favorite dogs, the Gorgons sprint towards you if they fucking spot you. So,
Hello.
after
Would you
clearing
like
the Gorgon
to
maze, you do a
fucking
few more jumping
die?
puzzles, jump for a few more portals, then you're gonna end up. Closest area I can probably put it to is here. Very middle of the map where you first want on Nessus, so if you want to just go to I can't remember what it's fucking called now actually. Artifacts Edge Festive. So we're gonna try and
The place is
somewhat-
fucking ugly.
match the layout of the Vault of Glass by using this area. Because your big boy shows up. Fragment of Atheon. This is going to be the final boss of the raid. So you see him walk into this chamber over here. It'll be a bit bigger, don't worry. Atheon's a big fucker. So, right, you're going to follow Atheon
No,
through.
I couldn't tell.
Except there's a fucking door here, so... Yeet. Let's say we've just walked through that, right? So you're going to follow Atheon through that. Then you're going to be in this big ass open space here. So it's an exact copy of Atheon's layout room. This time, you're either teleported to Io or Titan.
Wait, so
You
you're
get
just gonna
free time.
reuse the
No,
fucking
but-
Atheon boss fight? Oh my god!
You have to get 3 Aegises. One of them's in the room already. You have to get all 3 of them.
You know, I think,
you're-
you know that massive well you have to jump down? I think for that you should just have 1 Aegis so you camp up the fucking Aegises.
Yeah.
You have 1 Aegis 1 minute, then fucking 2 the next.
After collecting all 3 Aegises, you're teleported onto no other than Saturn.
Oh boy, this is getting interesting.
On Saturn, you want to then. I just died. Oh, hello. You then to
Noob down.
fight. Fucking. You then fight Atheon. He has 9 bars of health.
Conspiracy theorist, Sam.
9 motherfucking bars of health. Let that sink in.
You
Atheon's
I think
base
a lot-
health
What was
is-
his name?
I think his base health is 5 million, isn't it?
No, his base health is something like 2.3 million. I know Oryx's
Okay.
is like 20 million. That's why he's such a pain in the ass.
Atheon's is 2.3 million. That's 3 bars. So we just got to time that by another 3. That's. Yeah, that's 6.9 million. With that, Atheon's quite a threat.
That is not a fucking fact. Like, he's giving you a fucking run for your money.
So, Atheon now has triple the health he had. He's a 9 bar. Prestige mode, he's going to be having 25 million health. That's a lot more bars to deal with.
Okay, who the fuck do you think he is? Oryx?
Yeah, granted, on Prestige mode you'll be given more time before he wipes you. Base time will be 5 minutes on normal mode. That's all you should
Okay,
really
yeah,
know.
that's not fast enough.
No, based on normal mode. But on Prestige...
No,
Prestige,
think about this. Oryx normal mode took, what, 10 minutes?
I'm on about Atheon... Atheon on my thing would have half the health. Prestige mode, he would have roughly what? You'd get about 15 minutes before he wipes you. And this will count down in the bottom corner to fucking scare you. You have to keep getting the different agencies from each planet before going back to do DPS, so you need to be fast. This raid is about speed after all. Speed and coordination.
Oh yeah, you
that's
know
it.
what you should put? You should put a fucking random ass blue hedgehog in there, just so you know it's about fast. A
Don't worry,
random ass
I'll
blue
put a
hedgehog.
blue. I'll put
Call
a
it
blue
Sonic
Vandal
as
instead.
well.
I'll
Call it
fit
Sonic
Randall
the
in there.
Vandal.
I'll fit a Randall the Vandal. Don't worry. Bro, so upon killing the new Atheon, you'll get the third and final fragment. No, you can either get all
this
three
time he's
individual
called Randall the
weapons.
Fast.
You either get all three individual weapons, or you get an exotic weapon. You get to choose. You get 3 legendaries or 1 exotic. The exotic is a combination of all 3 weapons. It has extra close range, shotgun, the fire rate of an auto rifle, and sniper rifle. It won't be elemental, as that'll be a bit too broken. You will also, upon finishing the raid, given a chest with 3 different items of raid loot, 1 for each encounter.
I thought
And
it was loot raid.
given a chance at an actual drop for the exotic weapon quest, which will be a sword. The RT attack for the sword allows you to pull a rift in time, making you invincible for 3 seconds. But in doing this, you won't be able to use all your sword ammo and you won't be able to do any damage. That's the exotic perk. And completing this raid will lead you on to 3 story missions, which then bring back the Exo Stranger. Done. That's the whole raid. I'm expecting, for first times, that will take up to about 3 hours to complete if you figure it out fast.
I put 2 words for that, and it's one of our friend's favourite 2 words. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I want it to be difficult, but I want it to be fast and difficult.
No, it's like, what you pretty much did there, and I don't say this in offense to yourself, but you did.
No,
So like, oh yeah, remember these really cool like fucking raids from Destiny 1? Let's remake the bosses!
Oh, trust me, this
Let's just-
Atheon's a bit different here.
Let's just add an Orca time limit because I'm a cunt. That's pretty much what you
Right.
did with the Templar.
Yeah, I know. It's just an idea.
Because fuck
Obviously,
the
nothing's
Templar.
going to happen with it, but it's just a little idea, you know? I mean, if
A
you've
little
got a
idea,
little
but
raid
it's
you want to
like-
talk... If you've got an idea for a raid, go on, tell me. I'll listen.
Nah.
I want to hear
I
what
don't
goes
build
on.
raids. I'll go in my head. It's just 9/11 all up, like, it's just 9/11 and it cuts to another 9/11, then it cuts to the Holocaust, and it cuts to 9/11 again, then it it just keeps cutting between the 2.
What
And
about
occasionally-
Terry Crews?
Oh yeah, Terry Crews is in all of them. Terry Crews is flying the plane for fuck's sake. Because, he could totally level that skyscraper.
My final thing that I want to add in, want to be added into the game though.
The last
The map
word.
on the Dread.
Come on, you forgot the last word.
Alright, so.
Fucking 10 out of 10 podcast, yeah. And come to think of it, we were going to give it the best imaginable. We were going to call it... And that's why we called it We Hate Everything. Oh, sorry, what was it? We... Things we hate. Shit we hate, whatever the fuck you called it. Yeah, we went through a bunch of naming processes, and I think I got censored out half of it. I don't know what he's doing.
Problems of living with parents. They walk in at the
Hello
worst
there.
times.
Hello there.
Hello there. Right,
Hey,
so
it's
I'll
fucking
finish what I was
go.
saying, right?
No, it's like
They
the
need to make a
fucking, like,
crucible map
father
on the
comes in.
Dreadnought.
Hello there.
I want a crucible map on the Dreadnought. Just a crucible map. That's it, I'm done.
There are
That's
crucible maps on the
I want
Dreadnought.
that's it. No, in this game I meant,
There are crucial maps in the Dreadnought. Oh yeah, in this game, yeah, that'd be really cool.
Hmm.
Big me just
Um,
a
Festive, is there anything you want to add?
The last word. I mean, anything else?
Yeah, fair enough. Last word. Add back the last word. That's all I want. Just give me the last word.
Yeah, so I can tell every
Let me
minor
have it-
user
yeah.
in the universe stuff. Fuck off.
Give me the last word and let it be full auto again. Yeah, you know, a full
Oh,
auto
I didn't
hand
like
cannon.
it before though.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm a cunt when I
Yeah,
say.
it's like it was just easy. Yeah, you're a cunt. I mean, I fight with honor. Oh no.
Fuck off. You've
And
seen me.
Valor.
You know I do.
Yet I main fucking Hanzo, and I only get kills with the Scatterado.
Anyway, this was the first episode of Shit We Hate. So I hate all of you. Go fuck
Fuck off and
yourself.
have a good one.
Goodbye.
Fuck off and have a good one.